Welcome back to Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. We're gonna try to do World 2 right now, and of course, there are other things besides monkeys in this game. For some reason, Sonic's here. So, let's play World 2. World 2 with Sonic! If you play certain different characters, the bananas turn into other things. In Sonic's case, of course, they turn into rings. Functionally, they're the same as bananas. You collect one, it adds to your banana counter. To your banana point counter, and yeah. For all intents and purposes, they operate the same. If the ring has sparkles, it's a tenner, but I really wish they brought in the 10 ring thing from Unleashed in some later games. That would have been a much better indicator of 10 ring, or 10 bananas in this case, yeah. 10 ring bananas. 10 bananas shaped like an oval. Don't ask how oval-shaped bananas are a thing, just accept it. So this is probably the best sounding remix in my eyes, out of all of them. I really like this one. I feel like this one captures the world the best, and to some degree stays a bit true to the original track as well.
Ready? Go.
So anyway, just because it says that there's a certain amount of bananas to collect, some levels have a bit of a hard time trying to get all of them, and there's a very good reason in this case. You know that bunch set in the back if you played the original. There is a set of 3 and then 2 on each side. Yeah, how does one ball try to get all that? If you really think about it, you can probably, yeah, you can see that on the replay. One ball isn't gonna manage to get all that, which kind of makes this particular stage impossible for the perfect. There are some other stages that probably have this same issue. I haven't really thought about it completely, but I imagine there are at least a couple levels in that sort of position where even if you try to get the perfect, you probably won't. You probably won't. Again, not like there's a huge reason to. It's pretty much just an extra challenge for yourself if you want to take it. But yeah, there are some kind of impossible situations.
Ready?
Needless to say. Also, if you're looking to try to do banana goals, always look behind you. There's almost always bananas behind you. Sometimes they've straight up decided to add sometimes even a whole bunch of bananas compared to the original stage design. There's a reason for that, and we can get to that later. I don't really want to talk about it during story mode, but when we get to challenge mode, you'll probably understand what I mean. Or maybe you figured it out already without me telling you. But there's a very good reason all these bananas exist now. And we'll get to that discussion later. Yeah, I could be playing this a lot better than I am.
10, 9, 8, 7. Perfect.
There you go. You get all the bananas in a stage. It just says perfect instead of goal. There's nothing special about it. You don't even get extra points. You just get every point for every banana you collected along the way.
Ready? Go.
But yeah, you might also notice at this point, if you haven't noticed already, there are no scores. That's another thing that this game is unfortunately taken away, is the idea of score attack. Now, if you haven't played the original, let me explain real quick how it works. You take the time that you finished, and if it's above 30 seconds, because typically stages are 60 seconds, you multiply that by 2 because you get a time bonus for finishing in less than half of the clock that you are given. And if you finish in green goal, it's an extra 10,000 base, which then gets multiplied by the time bonus, and then red goal is 20,000 as that extra base. So in other words, if you finished in 40 flat, but with red goal you get 24,000 and then doubled, so 48,000 for finishing the level with the red goal. That was unfortunate. Alright.
Ready?
Inchworms is still just as difficult as it used to be, I'll say that. You gotta make sure you keep up along the way. Oh, this is a terrible start. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. I'm gone.
Ready?
So yeah, let's take a look at the missions again. Just, you know, I'm gonna be popping in this from time to time. Red goal is worth 1,000 points. So it is important that you try and get some of these harder goals if you can. You only get these bonuses the first time you do them. That's also an important thing to note. Once you clear a mission, you don't have to clear it again, and you won't get any more points than you already do for clearing the mission. The only recurring bonuses are for just clearing the level over and over again and getting all the bananas. I just fell upward. So you can actually fall out upward in this game. There's another level that is a bit of a culprit in World 3. You might know which one it is. It's Mad Rings. I don't have to really, like, keep that from you. You can go very far up in Mad Rings, and if you do, you will fall out upward. And I didn't touch that goal. I'm just gonna tell you right now that I didn't really touch that goal, but I touched the goal, so that's just how it is.
Ready? Go!
Oh man. I gotta admit, playing Sonic and Monkey Ball is weird. I gotta admit that. I think it's one of the better things about this game that you can play as different things besides monkeys for once. It's probably one of its pluses, I guess. It's a pretty fun game overall, but is it the perfect game? No. No, it's not. There's stuff we'll get to later that really will... Yeah. That really will do things to a person. But there are a lot of positives. There's a lot of ways to customize the game, graphics-wise. We're even gonna screw around with the look of the screen in a little bit in a later world. You know, being able to see your inputs. You could also activate jump. Maybe we'll get to that later. What jump does is, of course, you get to play Banana Blitz style. But when it comes to your times, those no longer save. So that's a bit of a caveat. Alright, back to the gallery for the World 2 movies, real quick. Welcome to the SMB show. Bombs? Now, Gongon didn't exactly kick the ball. Kick the bomb, rather. I keep thinking it's a ball. He kinda uppercutted it in Monkey Ball 2, but, you know, close enough. There's a lot of those, like, weird decisions that were made with these simplified cutscenes. Anyway, come back for World 3. We'll just keep on going after that.